Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moletrap, and I'm very excited to be here right now. As you can see there, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. The ace match of SKT1 vs STX Seoul. A rematch between the players from the first game. Bisu versus Calm, take two. This is going to be absolutely insane. Bisu came out with a very convincing win against Calm in the first game. Played amazingly well, adapted very well. Even yeah, I mean, he scouted what Calm did, and he didn't even have to directly counter. Usually, if you scout air, some players will go straight for two Stargates and get a bunch of Corsairs. Bisu didn't do that. He played really well. He managed to keep his ground forces, go for Reavers, and still get out enough Corsairs to deal with the air units. And partly that may have been because Calm didn't have too good of an economy going. But still, Bisu managed to pull out the win. And the ace match, I'm surprised that, well, I'm actually surprised SKT put in Bisu for their ace. Maybe because he played so well in that game one. But Best has been playing so well lately the last while that I'm surprised they didn't put him in. But Calm, also surprised. Usually you don't see them put in the player who lost in the ace. What is Bisu doing? He can't decide where his probe's going to go. What is he doing? Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. I'm not sure what Bisu is doing with his probe there. Maybe, oh, okay, never mind. He was just dancing around. Maybe he was actually wanted, if, in case, going for a gateway first. Bisu going for a gateway first. This is crazy. We could say a 2-gate build from Bisu here. He may have been putting his probe out there to try and fool Calm, so if Calm sent out a scout, he'd be able to see it. Bisu almost, well, I won't say psychic because he has gone for a 2-gateway build. He's gone for a 2-gateway build. This is completely unorthodox. Bisu, the inventor, the propagator of the Bisu build, is not using the Bisu build. He's going for an old-school 2-gate build here. This is absolutely insane on his part. Calm, though, looks like he's going to be ready for it. The 2-gate build would be very good against a 12-hatch build where Calm went for a fast economy. If Calm expected a Bisu build, he might go for a fast economy to counter, but that's usually the norm. But Calm has actually gone for a 9-pool. This is going to come down to basically some Zealot on Zergling action, and in low numbers, the advantage is going to go to the Zealots in this case. Looks like Calm trying to use the fact that this is a 4-player map, hoping that Bisu didn't produce enough cannons at his front door. Is going to go for some quick lings, and he's going for a speedling rush. He's only got enough gas to get the upgrade on the speedlings for speed Zerglings, and now he's got 6 Zerglings coming out, probably going to make 8 or 10 or something like that. Depends on if he sees the Zealots or not. He's gotten a scout in the wrong direction, so he's not going to see Bisu's base here in a moment. If he'd gone the right direction, he would see that there was 2 gates right now, but he's not seeing that right now. He's going to know soon enough when the Zealot comes in there. The Zealot's being redirected. He was going to try and scout with him, but because he didn't know where Calm's base was. Now his Zealot's going down to the south to just go straight to Calm's base. One Zealot out in the field, taking his pot shots at those Zerglings. Zerglings needs to surround that Zealot. He needs to surround that Zealot. He thinks there's cannons or something, and he's trying to go straight for Bisu's base, but he really needs to surround those Zealots and pick them off while they're individual. And he's not. He's getting Zerglings picked off. He's not even paying attention. He's going straight for Bisu's base. If he can pick off that pylon around the gateways, that could be absolutely epic, but he's not going for the pylon. He's going to go straight for the probes. Bisu's Zealots are a lot slower than the Zerglings. He's going straight for the probes. If Calm can use these 5 Zerglings to take out enough of Bisu's economy, then the 2-gate build won't do any good. Bisu has 2 Zealots coming back to fend off those Zerglings, though. The Zerglings are going to get fended off, but they can still do some damage there. It looks like Calm, he's pretty much committed to this build now because he can't even secure an expansion right now with those Zealots around. Actually, he is going to try and push out. He's surrounding that Zealot, totally picking off that Zealot. Bisu is not going to be able to get into Calm's base. Calm is making too many Zerglings to deal with it, and he's having to split his forces right now. Bisu's having to split his forces. Looks like he's not been able to pick off too many probes. In the meantime, he's been able to occupy Bisu a lot. Bisu, though, is a complete, absolute ridiculous master of multitasking. If anyone can deal with this situation, microing probes around, microing Zealots, and getting his economy up, and getting forces up, and all that sort of stuff, it's Bisu. Bisu now coming up with several Zealots. This is the thing, though. He needs to be careful, because if he moves all of his forces towards Calm's base, his base will be open to a counterattack. And there's the Lings. Lings will get to take out the pylon. If that pylon's going to go down, Bisu's not going to be able to produce any more Zealots. Bisu is not going to be able to produce any more Zealots. I'm sure he's already sent a probe to make another pylon. That's absolutely epic. There are only those 2 Zealots are not going to be able, though. Those are not going to be enough to hold off all those Zerglings. Bisu's base is under direct attack. Calm's base is going to be under attack as well. Calm is putting down colonies, trying to make a Sun colonies. If he can hold off while those Sun colonies come in, he will win this game. If he doesn't, he may lose. Both players having forces in their base. Both players trying to finish off the other while they can. And the Sun colony's up. Bisu's forces are going to get killed. Eventually, the Lings are almost gone. He's picking off a lot of probes, but he's only got one Zealot left. The Zealot is going to die from that Sunken before he does anymore. Bisu GG's! Bisu has no economy left. Bisu GG's comes back. Oh my god, Bisu taking game 1 in this set. Taking game 1. SKT1 going up 2-0. Then STX coming all the way back to send in their losing player from game 1. And finally, at the end, Calm redeeming himself, coming back and beating the player who beat him in game 1 very soundly. STX Seoul wins the match. That was absolutely freaking epic. That was ridiculous. And STX Seoul rejoicing, much deserved props to Calm, managing to hold off Bisu's Zealot Rush. And man, that was ridiculously insane. Taking out the pylon, destroying Bisu's production, taking out his probes, and just pounding away at his nexus. Bisu's Zealots were too slow, not able to go back and save his base. If his Zealots had been in his base, they would have been able to hold off those Zerglings, but they just couldn't. Tried to go for a counterattack, and it just was not enough. Absolutely epic match there. And I was going to mention this at the beginning game, but I didn't have time. The game started quicker than I thought. STX Seoul is down a couple games behind SKT in the standings right now. STX really badly needed this game to stay in the Pro League race, and now I believe they're a little bit closer to. Basically, they have 11 wins, and SKT has 11 wins, but STX has 1 or 2 more losses. I think 1 more loss than SKT. So they really needed that win. Basically, this late in the game, a loss to SKT could have eliminated them, but now they're back in the race for the top 4 spots to get into the playoffs. So an epic win by Calm, and there he is, walking across the stage. Totally clutch win by Calm, and it absolutely crazy that he went for that Speedling Rush. Just pure chance that he happened to go for a Speedling Rush instead of an economy build against Bisu's 2-gate. And there's always luck involved in StarCraft games, and so Calm almost lucked out with that, just happening to choose that build. And on the one time that Bisu did not go for the Bisu build to hold it off. So absolutely crazy game. I hope you guys enjoyed that entire set from game 1 to game 5. And again, check out, we're going to do commentary week here pretty soon. I might do some more Pro League games before then as well. We'll see. And then I'm doing live commentary of Huashan versus Jadong on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So check all that out. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed that set. That was absolutely epic. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.